one of the busiest single runway airports in the country.
I just got a jet coming in from the northeast. I got to get you in front of him, and the RNAV's just too far out there.
We head to the California coast. Stop off at an FBO that lived up to its reputation. Visit a museum we never knew existed. It's definitely one of a kind. That's so cool. And eat at a local restaurant before heading out, in and out of the clouds. Want to talk about a departure that instantly blows you away? The moment your wheels leave the runway, you're looking at the California coastline thinking, wow, we actually get to do this. That's exactly what this next airport delivers. It's one of the busiest around, and while you won't see it today, thanks to mostly a little camera magic and editing, it's totally normal to wait 15 plus minutes for a VFR departure and even longer if you're IFR. The approach wasn't going to be a walk in the park either. Usually there's a full conga line of aircraft coming in. Pretty standard here. ATC would change our approach at the last minute to help with flow. After landing, we hopped into a car that felt and sounded like a spaceship, headed to a museum unlike any other we've ever experienced. Then we grabbed a quick lunch with a friend and local CFI at a restaurant off the field. I know, you probably wanted to see the restaurant on the field, but don't worry, you can't go wrong either way. We'll show you all of this as we visit one of our favorites, Palomar Airport in Carlsbad, California.
Skyline 5 Kilo Hotel, connect tower 118.6. 118.6, 5 Kilo Hotel. Number 3, Niner Hotel, does that maintain 6,500?
Does that maintain 6,500, 39er Hotel?
Today we will be departing IFR out of Corona because Palomar would be showing ceilings at about 400 feet AGL, but clearing up fast. We'd be flying the Ontario Papa 11 tech route at 7,000 feet, which starts us on the Corona obstacle departure to Paradise, then onto Victor 186, until we would start getting vectored by ATC just south of French Valley Airport. We'd initially request the RNAV, but would then be asked if we could do the ILS for runway 24. By the time we arrived, ceilings were mostly clear with a marine layer over the coast.
And Socal approach, Aero 39er Hotel would like to request the RNAV GPS Yankee 24.
That's 39er Hotel, Southwest.
39er Hotel.
Number 3, Niner Hotel, fly heading on 180, vectors for the descent, and does that maintain 4,000?
All right, right 180 and descend 4,000, 39er Hotel.
McClellan-Palomar Airport in Carlsbad has a history that really captures the spirit of post-war aviation in Southern California. After World War II, aviation was booming and San Diego's North County was quickly growing. But pilots in the area had very few places to fly from. Most had to make the long trip down to Lindbergh Field or use small private strips scattered around the hills. That's when a local pilot and businessman named Gerald McClellan stepped in. He saw the need for a regional airport that could serve both private aviators and the expanding business community. With strong local support, construction began in 1957, and 2 years later, in 1959, Palomar Airport officially opened. At first, it was a small county airport, one runway, a few hangars, and a whole lot of enthusiasm. But didn't stay small for long. As Carlsbad and the coastal cities grew, so did the airport's importance. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, it became a hub for general aviation, flight training, and short commuter flights. For many years, you could even catch regional airline service from Palomar to Los Angeles or Palm Springs. Over time, the airport went through major upgrades, longer runways, new hangars, and in 2009, a modern terminal that was fittingly named the Gerald F. McClellan Terminal. Today, Palomar Airport stands as one of the busiest single runway airports in the country. It serves corporate aviation, air ambulances, flight schools, and even supports law enforcement operations. Despite all the growth, it still keeps the small airport feel, a place where local pilots and visitors alike can enjoy the history, the views, and the unique character that has defined Palomar for over 6 decades.
39er Hotel, turn 15 left, keep your speed up.
15 left, keep my speed up, 39er Hotel.
Hotel, can you expect the ILS approach today?
Yeah, I can set up for the ILS 39er Hotel.
Okay, I just got a jet coming in from the northeast. I got to get you in front of him, and the RNAV's just too far out there. So, yeah, keep the speed up and turn additional 10 degrees left, please.
Okay, we'll turn an additional 10 degrees left, and we'll do the ILS 39er Hotel.
Palomar Airport is a very busy Class Delta at 331 feet elevation with one runway, 0624 at just under 4,900 feet. Tower is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. local time, and after hours it reverts to a Class Golf or untowered. There are noise abatement procedures published for after-hour arrival and departures, which include quiet hours when untowered, which is voluntary. We'll put a link to that airport document in the description below.
Cross Oceanside at 2,600 and clear for the fuel and Alpha approach to track 598.
At or above 2,500, you can do the procedure turn inbound.
Track 598.
39 Hotel, turn additional 10 left, descend to maintain 3,300.
All right, additional 10 left and 3,300 39er Hotel.
SoCal's in the 67431, 5,000 feet. We won't have Foxtrot, and we want the DOR Alpha.
431, Roger. I have your request. It might be quite a bit of a hold there. I'll let you know. Proceed direct Oceanside, hold west is published, maintain 5,000.
Proceed direct Oceanside, hold west, maintain 5,000, 431. And if it helps, we could cancel IFR and do the practice approach 67431.
If that's the case, then I can have you straight in, but if you want to remain IFR, I just got several coming into Palomar. I got to sequence you with the guys doing the ILS, so just let me know. Appreciate it, thanks.
Okay, yeah. So we want to do the hold and then we'll do it VFR. We'll cancel on the hold 67431.
431, Roger. IFR cancellation is received. Just proceed direct to Oceanside, hold west is published at 5,000.
Okay, direct to Oceanside and hold west as published 5,000, 67431.
The IFR cancellation is received. Just remain on your beacon.
Roger.
And SoCal approach over 193 Hotel can cancel IFR if that makes it easier for you.
No, it don't make any difference for you. You're in a good spot. I just had to make it tight to get you in. But 39 Hotel, you currently 9 from the field, fly heading at 210, maintain 3,300 till established to cleared ILS approach runway 24.
All right, we're going to do 210 and maintain until established on the ILS for Palomar 39er Hotel. Thank you.
Oh. 7 Mike Tango, go direct Oceanside, maintain VFR 3,000. Switch at 419, climb and maintain 6,000, can you radar contact?
Climbing through 2,300, 3,000, heading 270.
7 Mike Tango, I need you to turn right, direct to Oceanside and maintain VFR 3,000.
Direct Oceanside, maintain VFR 3,000, 7 Mike Tango.
39 Hotel, contact tower 118.6, just keep that speed up until about 3 mile final, thanks.
All right, over to tower and we'll keep the speed up until 3 mile final. Thanks for all the help, 39er Hotel.
See now, exit at 419, turn right, direct call base.
Palomar Tower, error 193 Hotel on the ILS runway 24.
Number 193 Hotel, Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear to land, traffic departure, citation.
All right, 24 clear to land, 39 Hotel.
Number 3 Foxtrot Mike North to shore approved, runway 2 takeoff.
All right, 2-4, clear to go 3.
This airport has one of the most pilot-friendly climates in California. It's coastal, mild, and flyable almost all year. Temperatures don't swing much. Most of the year, high sits just upper 60s to mid 70s, and even winter, it rarely dips below 50 degrees at night. Summers are warm, but not hot. You might see a few days in the 80s, but that's pretty much about it. Rain is seasonal, mostly from November through April. The rest of the year is dry and sunny, which makes it great for flight training. Average rainfall is around 10 inches a year. That's it. Being right near the coast, there's one thing every pilot knows: the marine layer. Late spring and early summer brings the classic May gray, June gloom, but today it's October, so just expect the marine layer year around. Mornings can start with fog or low clouds that sit over the field, sometimes until mid-morning, but once the sun burns it off, afternoons are usually perfect. Today we'd find the marine layer sneaking back in towards the evening on our departure. The marine layer happens so often that special VFR requests are commonplace. We heard about 3 during our wait for IFR release. And you might be asking, what is special VFR? Well, we have VFR weather minimums and we have IFR weather minimums. And when they're kind of in between, you can ask for a special VFR. And on our departure today, multiple pilots would use it so they can depart and head east where there were clearer skies, but still remaining outside of clouds. Now, as far as winds, they're pretty tame. Most days are light and predictable, and the coastal breeze keeps things smooth. So overall, the airport is about as close as you can get to ideal flying weather. Mild temperatures, mostly clear skies, and just enough variation to keep you on your toes.
Carlsbad Tower, Premier 145 Juliet Sierra, joining the ILS for runway 24.
Premier 145 Juliet Sierra, Palomar Tower, winds calm number 3, final, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land, and we'll be looking for the traffic Premier 523.
With these weather patterns, there are definitely a slew of instrument approaches. Let's start with the VOR Alpha that uses the Oceanside VOR for a circle to land approach. Next, there are 5 RNAV approaches, but 2 of them are RNP, which we cannot use without special equipment and training. So that leaves 3 RNAV GPS approaches: the RNAV GPS X-Ray, runway 24 for northwest arrivals, RNAV GPS Yankee 24 for eastern arrivals, and the RNAV GPS Yankee runway 06. Finally, there is the ILS runway 24, which is what we're on today.
November 39er Hotel, turn right November, correction, turn right Alpha, correction, turn left Alpha 4, contact ground point 8.
Left Alpha 4 and ground point 8, 39er Hotel. Palomar ground number 1939er Hotel, clear of 24 at Alpha 4 for Jet Center.
1939er Hotel, ground, take Jet Center via Alpha.
Jet Center via Alpha 39er Hotel.
And oh boy, is there traffic here. First, there's definitely a ton of student traffic, but then you add private jet traffic and finally commercial traffic, and you get an extremely busy single runway airport. Kind of reminds us of Scottsdale Airport in Arizona, which is also a single runway and filled with private jets. The main thing to remember is to watch out for traffic in the pattern and be ready to be vectored to let jets land if they are coming up fast behind you. Suffice it to say that sterile cockpit is really important, as you have to pay attention to those radios. Currently, LASX has been here for a while now, but this year, American Airlines added services to Phoenix. And in March of 2026 next year, United Airlines will also start service to Denver and San Francisco. So there's definitely some growth happening. Parking here can be a little tricky. Yes, there is a transient parking and it's located right in front of the tower, but there are only 5 spots and they fill up fast. So just make sure you have a plan B when you land. Yes, transient parking is free for the day, especially if you are coming for the restaurant, but it really is a toss-up if there be any spots available. This time though, we'll be parking at Carlsbad Jet Center, the one FBO we hadn't tried yet. Plus, we needed the crew car for a quick trip to a one-of-a-kind museum, but more on that later. As always, we'll put a breakdown of all the fees we paid at the FBO in the description below. Now that we parked with all these fancy jets, time to head to the FBO and grab the crew car.
So we've made it here to Palomar, and we're not going to do the intro here on the field because we're going to respect all the privacy that a lot of these private jets have. So we're going to go inside real quick, but we just want to give it outside to have some continuity in the filming. It's like, how'd you end up there?
Well, and it's really loud too.
And it's really loud. So we're going to go inside. We have to find out what the minimums for fuel are, and then we'll go into everything else that we usually go into. So let's go inside first. Huh.
Well, this is our first time ever getting one of these.
It is the first time. I've never been one of these.
Oh, got to disconnect it.
Oh, wow. I'm glad you saw something, because that would have been a little embarrassing.
Very compact.
Very compact. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna figure this out. There's an on button somewhere. Oh, wait. This? Oh my God.
Well, that's hidden.
This takes the cake now. So we got this and the start button in the same place, and it's... How many different ways can you have a shifter? Just found a different way.
I think that's gonna be the new theme of the videos.
Every time we get into a new one. All right, let's see, let's start. That was very interesting. We are here today at Palomar, and like I said, we didn't want to do the intro inside because it was pretty loud, and we were gonna do it inside the actual FBO, but there was a lot of people kind of coming in and out. I think they're actually really busy here today. This is a very, very busy airport, and the main reason is because it is a single runway. They have a lot of private jets, and this year they ended up getting American Airlines. And I think I just read that United is also gonna have service out of this airport to Denver and San Francisco.
Wow.
So it's gonna be a pretty busy airport, but it's a beautiful airport. The things we're gonna do, obviously, we'll show you the FBO. It's probably gonna be a little backwards because we're gonna be in here giving you this, but we already kind of filmed a little bit of the FBO, so forgive that weirdness. Then the next thing we'll do is we're gonna go to this miniature engineering museum and then meet up our friend and whatever else, because we might ask our friend Mike, does he know anything else to do around here? Because I think the major things are Legoland, breweries, which we don't drink, and the beach.
There is a major draw here.
What's that?
But it only occurs one time of the year.
which that was what we were gonna come back for, and we were
Yeah.
gonna wait, but we were just like, okay, we can't wait that long. But what is it?
It's the fields. And so the fields grow during the spring typically, right?
It's not like for like a month, right?
I think so. It's a short amount of time. These beautiful flowers, and they even go so far as to create like an American flag out of the flowers that are there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but they also have like food and vendors,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's a big event deal. But it looks beautiful. We've flown over it multiple times, flown past it, never have gone.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of people who've told us about it that they really enjoyed it, and it looks beautiful from the photos we've seen. But we didn't want to wait that long to come back, and so
And we don't want to wait that long to meet up with Mike either.
right. So we'll be back for that,
be back,
but we won't be
yes.
visiting it today because there's nothing there.
There's nothing there right now. There literally is like 1 month out of the year. Let's head on over to, I don't even know what it's called. I guess I'll find out right now. Anyways,
The little engineering museum.
the little it's something like, seriously, it's like a miniature something. So we're gonna go find out right now. So let's get out of here. We are here at what's officially, I don't know what I call the miniature museum or something like that, but that's not what it's called. It's called the Craftsmanship Museum. Now, we actually don't know anything about this museum. You didn't even know it existed.
I did not.
Before we landed.
Right.
The nice thing about it is that it's free.
Ooh, even better.
And the second thing is it's only like 8 minutes from Carlsbad, from Palomar Airport.
Yeah.
So it's a quick drive over here. We have about an hour and 20 minutes to look around, which is never enough time for us to look in a museum. But at least we can give you guys a little bit of an idea of what it's like inside. Let's go inside. Whoa.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, no, good afternoon.
Wow.
Says the mobile launch unit was built from scratch using only photographs as guidance that he had then to eyeball the scale based on pictures. The MOU is made of wood, wire plastic, toothpicks, straight pins, and window screens. I remember as a kid, we had Legos and what was the other ones? Connects. And so I never had an erector set, but I always wanted all of those. So, but I think we couldn't afford it or something at the time. But the reason why this makes me laugh is because anybody who grew up in my generation as a kid knows the Sandlot and what you do with your erector set, which is build a little machine to go get a baseball where a dog called the Beast haunts that whole area. And that's what they used, was an erector set. He put all the pieces together, and that's how he tried to launch. But yeah, so that's why it reminds me of the Sandlot as the erector set. So that's pretty cool. It would have been cool to have one though, for sure. Let's get some scale. That's how big that is. But then you wonder, like, what did they use this on?
That's my question.
Somebody will answer that for us. So this is pretty crazy. What they did is they have 4 V8 engines. Just like crazy. And they aligned, it looks like with the drivetrain in the middle. So these essentially, it's like 2 V8 engines that become 1 because of that. And so they have it on both sides.
Find anything interesting yet?
Everything.
Everything. Oh my God.
This is the only museum like this in the world. I've counted 16 countries. I don't know how many countries are actually represented here.
What's your favorite thing here?
Oh, it's like, yeah, you can't.
That's so
There's thousands of ways that they've come up with over the last 350 years to turn steam into work, and these are some of them.
Oh. There's pictures. There's See's Candy.
There's See's Candy.
Oh, it says Long Beach, 1930 and 1968. Oh, look, there's a picture.
I've been here for years. I still constantly see things.
We just got done at the Craftsmanship Museum, and I'm gonna let you talk because you had no idea what it was.
I didn't.
You didn't look at the website, no reviews, no nothing. So what was your impression?
It was just impressive. I think my jaw dropped right when we walked in.
Yeah.
Because it's everything we've seen in other museums, but just miniaturized.
And the most important thing, it's not just miniaturized, it functions.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these are real motors and engines and...
Yeah. If it's a small boat, it's a functioning small boat.
Yeah.
If it's a tiny engine this tiny, it's a tiny engine that functions.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It really is.
It's really nice.
It's immaculate in there.
It is. Docent said that people who go in there, they'll look at the machine stuff and they'll be like, I don't need to see the wood stuff. And then they're like, oh man, this wood stuff's amazing. And vice versa too. And let's just say that happened to us, but we'll tell you why in a bit. But I think the first things we saw were the cutouts of your Corsair, which was crazy because it had like the details to where all the bullets go. Half of it was cut out, almost like the skin came off, and the other half they left it on.
One of my favorite things was when we went to the steam engines.
Yes.
And they turned on.
Oh yeah.
It's air. Yeah. It's not steam. They all worked. They all functioned off the one line, and they were all so different.
They were. Yeah, and I think that was the docent told us, Ben, is that it's kind of like all the different ways engines worked back then. And I think the craziest thing about all of this is how much time it took.
Oh yeah.
For all these things.
Years.
Years of manufacturing the pieces, putting it together, make sure it works. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the car that we first saw. That's their main exhibit. He says you see the car. It's 3-speed transmission. That car will run. Everything on that car works to precision except the gauges. When we say to precision, he said that inside the doors, the mechanism is the original mechanism for the doors.
Yep.
Like, that is crazy.
And then I think the very last thing that we saw, which was probably one of the most impressive things in there, was the scaled model of the Capitol building. Yeah.
Highly recommend. It's the Joe Martin Foundation Craftsmanship Museum in Carlsbad. It is so worth it.
It was off the beaten path. It's really one of those things that I didn't even know existed. And now, like, I can't wait to bring like my mom and my dad back.
I know.
It's incredible how it just like draws you in.
It does. It really does. I mean, I think we said that in other videos. Like, you can't help but appreciate that engineering.
Yeah.
The time people took it.
The care.
The care. Because, man, I've never seen so much detail in so many things. We didn't know it was here. We're so glad we found it. And hopefully sharing it with you will inspire you guys to come out here because it's so awesome. And if you live here, even better, like, come. It's free.
Yeah.
It is completely free. We donated, and that's really what they go off. They have a foundation. But if you have some money, donate, because we thought it was definitely worth it, right? We are done here. We got to head back because we're about to meet Mike for lunch. So we'll see you guys back at the FBO. All right, guys, well, we are wrapping up the day here at Palomar. We got to visit Carlsbad Jet Center. This is the first time coming to this one. We've been to Atlantic. We've been to transient parking, which I'm sure we'll point out transient parking for you guys. The problem with transient parking is there's only 5 spots. So be ready to give tower or ground wherever you want to park if transient's full. It's either Atlantic or Jet Center. And what are your thoughts on Jet Center?
I liked it. It's really nice. There's a couple places to kind of hang out.
Right.
There are no flight planning rooms.
No. Not that we
Nope.
could find.
Yeah, and the pilot lounge is basically like open in the lobby.
Yes.
But they do have a conference room,
Yes.
and they have a couple places to sit, and it's all very nice.
They do. Like you said, everybody was really nice. We had extreme pleasure to do with Dami. He was excellent, very professional. And before we came here, we looked at the comments on ForeFlight, and Estrella, which is, I think she's like the manager here, very personable and professional with everyone. Carlsbad Jet Center definitely gets a thumbs up from us. Great place to stay at. I'm sure you're gonna put the fees down in the description.
Yes.
But today we only spent, I think, 24 or 26, I can't remember. If you want to do the minimum fuel, that's only for getting a free night. So for example, if you come in for one night and you spend at least 10 gallons, well, that one night's going to be free. You guys all good? Yes, we're right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Sorry about that. They were just checking on us to make sure we were okay. Then we went to the museum, which was like just a crazy surprise. And then the last thing we did, we actually met up with Mike and got to go eat at Eureka. And it was delicious.
It was really good.
How was your stuff?
I had cod tacos.
Was it good?
Yes, it was a big serving. It came with French fries, and it was yummy. The fries are actually really, really good too. And the sweet potato fries.
Oh my God.
Okay, I know. We're late to the game. I understand that.
Is that like a thing?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess I've been out of it then. I did not know that. Okay.
But Mike did tell us, he's like, you have to get the sweet potato fries. And both Roger and I were like, I don't know. And he's like, you got to do it and drizzle it in honey. And we were just like, what is he talking about? It was delicious. Get the sweet potato fries, dip them in the honey. It's totally worth it. Next time we go, that's what I'm getting.
And our server was good, Lauren.
She was hilarious.
She's very, very funny.
Yeah, she put up with us in our shenanigans, for sure.
So we had good company, good food, good museum, good FBO.
I'm sorry, hold on. What did you eat?
Oh, sorry. Well, I just ate wings. Mine's always like regular. Like I mean, I had hot wings, and they were really good too because they were huge.
Yeah, they were big.
They're huge. They were crunchy on the outside, and so it was really good.
Yeah, and then I think Mike had a burger. Oh, I can't remember what it was called, but there was like an egg on there.
Yeah, a sunny side up egg, right?
Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with anything there.
Right.
He did shame me out of getting a salad, which is why I got the tacos, but I'm not disappointed. The tacos were good.
And if you guys are looking for a CFI in San Diego, definitely give Mike a call. We'll put his contact info for IG down in the description. We've never promoted anyone. He's an excellent CFI. He takes people everywhere. Taking them to Catalina, takes them to the FBOs like Sever. Where we actually met him was at Buckeye because he took one of his students to the Buckeye Air Fest.
So yeah, he's flying all over the place and really letting his students experience the gamut of flying.
Yeah, he's part of a club and you rent his services, rent a plane, and then you guys go out. So they can do whatever they want. And I've seen that that's the difference between going to a school and going to like a club. Because a club, you can rent the plane as long as you want. Reach out to him if you're in the Palomar area. I think even Montgomery has the club he's part of. If you guys are looking to get into flying, give him a call. He's excellent. And he's just a good person, just generally.
Yeah. He's a lot of fun too.
He's a lot of fun. If you guys look at his Instagram, you'll see how much fun he has with his students. And that's part of what it's all about. We do this, it's a serious thing that we do, is fly, but you don't want to forget to have fun either.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I want to thank Mike for taking us to Eureka. It was great to see you. And I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
And again, man, all these planes. We're sitting next to a Fury M700, which is the brand new Piper.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
We'll have to show them.
There's a Meridian with the G1000 apparently back there.
Yeah, and there's so much you can do here. We seriously just did like the bare minimum. Spend the night. There's so much to see. The beach is here, Legoland, like you said.
Yeah.
There's outlet shopping not far from here. There's a ton of restaurants.
And Irene always put that in the description, so she'll just check down there if you want to know where all this stuff is.
Yeah.
The only thing, what you guys are going to see maybe on the way out, we'll see, is this is a coastal airport. What do we have on the coast?
A marine layer.
Yes. And today it looks like we're going to have one just right off the departure end of the runway, and we have to fly out IFR. But we're going to get up pretty fast above it, so it should look pretty cool. Cool. All right, so we are done. Hope you guys like this one. Again, come out and check out Carlsbad Jet Center. If you like Atlantic, they got that too. Or if you just want to eat some food, which we didn't get to do because Mike took us
to one of his favorite spots, which we kind of are ready for, then do that too. But the Landing is a great restaurant too. Maybe another time we come, we'll go there.
Yeah, when we come back for the flower fields.
Flower fields, yes. All right. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you on the next one. And I guess that's it. See you guys.
Palomar ground number 19039 Hotel, looking to pick up our IFR clearance to Corona.
For 19039 Hotel, Palomar ground and clearance cleared to the Corona Airport on departure heading 245. Expect radar vectors to the Oceanside VOR and then as filed. Maintain 3000. Expect 6000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 132.2 and Squawk will be assigned by tower.
All right, we're cleared to Corona and going at 245 heading, then radar vectors to Oceanside, then as filed. Climb maintain 3000, expect 6000 10 minutes after departure. Frequency is 132.2 and expect the code with tower 39er Hotel.
Number 39er Hotel, read back correct. Verify you have information Mike, and when you check in with tower, advise them your IFR.
We do have Mike, and we'll let tower know we're IFR 39er Hotel. Thank you. Palomar ground number 19039 Hotel at Carlsbad Jet Center, ready to taxi.
69er Hotel, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
24 via Alpha 39er Hotel.
Even though we had been to Palomar Airport multiple times, everything we did today was completely new to us. From parking at Carlsbad Jet Center and their amazing staff, visiting the Miniature Engineering Craftsmanship Museum, to eating at Eureka, which was the same restaurant at Hawthorne that we didn't have a chance to dine at. We had such a great time, especially when we met up with our friend Mike, but that wouldn't be the only friend we would see. We'd also find a plane waving at us as we hold short on departure. We waved back only to find out it was one of you who watched the channel, so we just want to say, hey Ray and Suzy, thanks for topping off an already great day.
Palomar ground, clear track 184, ready to taxi with Mike.
Clear track 184, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
24 via Alpha, clear track 184.
And of course, we want to thank all of our members for keeping this channel going. As I said last week, something happening with YouTube is not just us that all of a sudden our videos aren't performing as well as we would like. Now, in all fairness, it could be that our videos just need to get better. So if you see little changes here and there, that's why. And of course, we always love your feedback, especially from our members.
Ground, Jet Center Tow.
Jet Center Tow ground.
Request tow from West County to Jet Center side ramp eastbound Alpha.
Jet Center Tow, proceed via Alpha.
On Alpha, Jet Center Tow.
Last week, we released probably our toughest video to date because we had so much footage and we wanted to share it all with you, but then it would have turned into a 4-hour video, which is just too much, we think. We almost made it a multi-part video, but thought against it since you would need to watch 2 videos to figure out the arrival and departure, so we just crammed it into one video and kept it normal. But really, thank you all so much for the feedback. It was our first time doing a full-on interview, and we were so glad many of you were just as excited about CAL FIRE as we were to film it. So as we head out of Palomar, it'll be a different departure since we will be going into the clouds almost right after we go wheels up. So you won't get the typical views of the ground, but if you want to get a sense of why we love IFR flying, wait until we pop out of the clouds. You'll see what makes flying a beautiful experience and why many of us can't see life without it. These vehicles are not toys for many of us. They are time machines that bring us closer to family. They are sanctuaries where we can escape, even if just for a little bit, all the noise on the ground. And sometimes they are part of our family, not because we get to fly, but because of all the sweat we put into keeping them flying and the experiences Irene and I get to share together. So, as we always say, until we see you next week, make sure to go fly, go discover.
193 Hotel, Palomar Terrace, Squawk 5166, awaiting release.
5166, 39er Hotel.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff, left down approved, early turn approved.
Hey, thanks for that. Rolling on 24, Q by Papa Sierra.
Number 193, Niner Hotel, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
24, clear for takeoff, 39er Hotel.
Star 3, Niner Hotel, contact SoCal departure 132.2. Have a good day.
Or to SoCal. Thanks for the help, 39er Hotel.
Career track 184, change to advisory frequency approved.
Change to advisory frequency, career track 184. Approach crew track 1113, level 5000, heading 140, information November for Palomar.
Career track 113, SoCal approach, maintain present speed or greater, expect vectors ILS 24.
We'll keep the speed up, we'll expect crew track 1113.
SoCal approach over 193 Niner Hotel out of Palomar, 1,300.
November 193 Niner Hotel, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 4,000.
Climb maintain 4,000, 3 Niner Hotel.
Number 808 Echo Hotel, contact Palomar Tower 118.6.
118.6, A Echo Hotel, thanks for your help.
SoCal Hawker 806, Mike Charlie at a 13.5, sending 1-12,000, information November, good evening. Hawker 806, Mike Charlie, SoCal approach, good evening, clear direct ESCON, descend and maintain 900,000, expect ILS 24.
Alright, down to 900,000, direct ESCON, we will expect ILS 24, 6 Mike Charlie.
Number 193 Hotel, clear direct Oceanside on course, plan to level at 4 for a little bit.
Alright, clear to Oceanside direct, and we'll maintain 4,300 Hotel.
Approach Skylane 182 Victor Bravo, checking in 3,500 for 4,500.
182 Victor Bravo, SoCal departure, radar contact, maintain VFR, advise prior to any altitude changes.
Maintain VFR, we'll advise altitude changes to Bravo.
SoCal departure, radar 3-1, passing 2,500 or 6,000 on the Lake E3 departure.
Radar 3-1, SoCal departure, radar contact, maintain 1,000.
Maintain 1,000, radar 3-1.
.272 Whiskey Charlie, change my frequency 132.2 and ident. Yeah, you're too low, it's my frequency. Change to my frequency 132.2 and try again, it should be fine now. Hawker 6 Mike Charlie, descend maintain 7,300.
7,300, 6 Mike Charlie.
Rear track 113, climb maintain 7,000. I'm gonna have to climb you up for some traffic ahead.
Climb maintain 7,000, track 1113.
Sierra 7 Delta Golf, fly heading 130.
130, 7 Delta Golf.
Hawker 3-1, clear direct Julian. Sorry, I might have misspoke. Radar 3-1, direct Julian.
Direct Julian, radar 3-1.
272 Whiskey Charlie, SoCal, how do you hear?
Loud and clear, 2 Whiskey Charlie.
Good, thanks. Just want to verify 4,500 is your final and ident, please.
4,500 is our final ident for 2 Whiskey Charlie.
Hey, approach Alaska 1204, 188, sending 15,000. We got Victor down at San Diego and request.
1204 SoCal to San Diego Comics 2 arrival, expect RNAV Mike runway 27, possible vectors to final.
All right, I read my mind. We're cleared to descend via the Comics, and we'll hope for the RNAV off Columbus, Alaska 1204.
272 Whiskey Charlie, radar contact 6 miles west of Ramona, Miramar, Pembroke 29906.
I'll fill that 29906, 2 Whiskey Charlie. Approach crew check 184 on the published mist, requesting ILS 24 into Palomar full stop.
Crew check 184, you're number 7 or 8 now for Palomar, expect at least a 20-minute delay in the air. Ident, climb maintain 4,000.
Ident, climb maintain 4,000, crew check 184. SoCal, good evening, Skylane 65348, VFR request.
Crew track 184, radar contact 2 miles east of Oceanside, climb maintain 4,000.
Climb maintain 4,000, crew track 184.
Crew track 113, heading 090.
090, heading Chuck 1113.
November 758, November Lima, contact approach 128.1.
128.1, 8 November Lima.
SoCal approach Skyhawk 31 Charlie, November, right over Temecula at 5,500. Wondering if I could get a clearance to the Bravo to Gillespie. I have Tango.
31 Charlie, November, unable, remain outside the Bravo and VFR at or above 5,500 till advised.
All right, unable to stay at 5,500, 31 Charlie, November.
Radar 31, LA Center, 128.6.
128.6, radar 31.
07 Delta Golf, contact approach 124.35.
124.35,
descending maintain 5,500.
5,500, Hawker 806, Mike Charlie.
7 Delta Golf, contact approach 124.35. November 667 Delta Golf, SoCal. November 727 Whiskey Charlie, traffic 1 o'clock, 2 miles southbound, 5,500 indicated.
505 Whiskey Charlie.
Skylane 162, correction 182, Victor Bravo, traffic alert 11 o'clock, 1 mile, 4,600 indicated. If not in sight, turn right heading 040.
Right, 040 to Victor Bravo.
Clear track 184, clear to the Palomar Airport via radar vectors, turn left heading 360.
Left 360, crew track 184.
2 Victor Bravo, traffic at site, request resume on nav.
Victor Bravo, continue on that heading for additional traffic ahead, please.
All right, 040, check Bravo.
Are you planning on the shoreline, or are you going to go via the valley to Riverside?
Planning to go direct Fallbrook and then through the valley to Victor Bravo.
To Victor Bravo, yeah. Continue on that heading for now then, please.
Continuing 040, check Bravo.
Walker 6 Mike Charlie, descend and maintain 3,600.
3,600, 6 Mike Charlie.
Walker 6 Mike Charlie, traffic 1 o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction, paralleling the final 4,100 indicated climbing.
Looking for traffic, Hawker 806 Mike Charlie. Southern approach November 645 Delta Papa 8,000 feet.
November 645 Delta Papa, SoCal approach, hello, maintain 250 knots.
250 knots, Delta Papa.